Good evening, Alliance members. This is Vudazzle, and I'm here for our first ever training video. I hope you enjoy it, listen along, and hopefully you learn something. So, we should stay in the hive. And what is the hive? The hive is the group of the Alliance together. And why should you stay in it? Protection. It allows for us to stay in a group so nobody else can port into the middle of us and attack us all. Increase productivity. If you start a dig or you start any kind of rally, people don't have to travel across the map to get to you. It's frankly less annoying, and it's not going to cause any problems uh, having all of us together and not having to worry about where people are and whether we're in a group and ready to go if we have to start something right away. And it makes us not look like morons. And that's probably the most important of us all. So, what is the goal? The goal is to get our base to look kind of like this. Take a look. Look how neat the lines are. Notice there's no gaps. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful looking setup. You might see other alliances on our servers look a little bit like that. So here are some details. We'd like to have the Marshal in the middle of the hive. We'd like to have the R5 and all the R4 surround the Marshal buildings first. So pay attention when we're doing this, and it's usually going to be on a Friday or Saturday night. More on that later. And everybody lines up in straight lines on the vertical, horizontal, X and Y axes should line up with those on all sides. So if you haven't noticed, the server map does have X and Y axes on it, and it does just like that old school, middle school, and high school classes you used to take, algebra, I believe it was, and it just lines up, and we can just stack them on top of each point. So so if you don't know what the Marshall building is, these are the Marshall buildings. So Marshall here is the idle one where we're not actually participating in the event, and this is what we're usually going to be lining up to when we're trying to get ourselves situated and organized. During Marshall, this is what it looks like. Now, if you have to move during Marshall, this is kind of what you're looking for. However, it's very rare that we are moving during Marshall. We're attacking and rallying during Marshall, so we're trying to look for this building right here. The ideal situation is to replace one of these buildings with Marshall and have everybody else around the building. So, like, for example, if this base that was level 24 was right here, we are trying to put the R4s and R5s around this part in these stacks, and then the rest of the alliance around the outside. We want the R5 and the R4s leading the rallies as much as possible. Why? Because we benefit from that. If you notice and you look at your rallies when you do Marshall, the alliance members, the leadership has plus 5% damage bonus, and then a number of the R4s have plus 2.5% damage bonus. So if we can get everybody lined up, there's less travel to the Marshal, and there's more likely to waste time waiting for troops to get there, and everybody can benefit from these percentages. What not to do. We do not want to use the base teleport. It's not very smart. It's actually kind of dumb. If you ever use this, it kind of takes you off to the side. It doesn't line you up very well. This is great in an emergency if you're trying to get away from somebody attacking you, or we're in the middle of the week and you ran out of everything. You don't have any more teleports, and you just need to get back close to the hive. Yeah, you can use that. But when we're trying to line up the bases and we're trying to make us look really nice and we're not moving around too much, this is not the one to use. You really don't want to do this. It's really freaking random, which means that you could end up in Putin's backyard and guess what's coming down your throat next. Hopefully, well, we don't want to find out. So how should you do it? Okay, on Friday at reset until Saturday at reset, we have a free teleport. To access that free teleport, you go to Versus. This is the little symbol right here. It's in the upper right hand part of your screen, right here. And then you click right here, and it will take you to this screen, which is step 2. You want to attack. Now, you're going to press attack, but we're not actually going to attack. If we actually attack, then you're probably going to have some more problems. So we're just trying to teleport right now. Don't worry about that if you don't know about that button. You're going to see a screen that looks kind of like this. The red bases are bad. Do not click the green arrow yet. That will put you in the middle of all those bases, and most of the time they're going to go, ooh, fresh meat, and they're going to like take you apart, take all your resources, and you're going to have a bad time. You want to zoom out on your map until you see these squares. Find a edge of the map. It doesn't have to be this edge. It can be the top, the bottom, the side. Zoom in and find a spot to plant your base. Notice how in this picture there's nobody around my base. Nobody's there. So nobody's attacking me while I am trying to set my base back on the other server. You're not done yet. Do not linger here. If you linger here long enough, somebody will probably find you and attack you. You want to go to this little arrow here in the upper part of your screen. That arrow will allow you to return to your original war zone. We are Warzone 800 if you weren't aware of that. Right now, my base is in 796. Once you click that, you will get back to the Alliance and you'll have an option to set up. We want to set our bases up like this. We're right next to and aligned for each square is aligned with the edge of the other 3 squares of your Alliance member. This could be on any side. This could be the top, the bottom, the sides, whichever. You don't want to do something like this and leave space in between. Okay? Unless we're doing something different and we're leaving a space in between on purpose, do not do this or leave more spaces. We want to be right up next to our neighbors. Like this is good right here. This is good. This and anything else like it is bad. Hit that green button. Uh-oh, what if I made a mistake? What if you ended up like this one right here? By mistake, like something shifted, your cat jumped up on you and while you're doing it. What do? No problem. You can do another server-to-server teleport in 4 minutes, rinse and repeat until you get it, or until somebody stops yelling at you, aka Ricky. That will be the end of this short video. It is the first of some more to come. I hope you like it. Feel free to hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And you guys have a good evening and enjoy your last war. Good night.